Yeah, my God.
You got a lighter?
No, not on me. I keep forgetting to get one.
I need to get another
But
lighter.
it's definitely instant weather though.
Yeah, they'll burn longer. Last time I was at camp by myself in Dallas, my incense burnt the whole time. I had to put it out. I was like, damn, why do y'all buy some outside? That don't happen that often.
Yes, it is. Definitely eject things. Brandon asked for.
He be like, no, I used to like them ones he had. It's them nigga incense. For that charcoal and them dyes and them paints.
Yeah.
It is smoke you out the damn house.
It give you a headache.
Yeah, or
That's them incense from the
air from the Ishmael.
Arab Ishmael. Yeah,
We
the
get
Arab
them from
store.
Amazon or the African store or some shit.
Hell no, them always at them right there. Oh, right there.
Talking about
Oh, the good ones.
Yeah, the good ones.
I get mine from Etsy.
Etsy.
Probably Amazon too. It's probably like other little shops.
Yeah, but there's shops around here. Just like you go to them shops where they specialize in crystals, incense, stuff like that. This man give you what he got.
Basically giving you just a stick of paint.
Yeah, they giving you the ones called Obama, Sex on the Beach.
Yeah.
Putting names and shit, money, blessings, weird shit.
Push.
Yeah, to make you try to buy them. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, back out here again. Another opportunity to give diligence to make our call and election sure. Before we go any further, we're going to face the east and give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. That belongs to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, teach well, teaching his truth in its entirety. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect out there. A hearty shalom to all the other brothers that's pushing this same doctrine and true faith and sincerity. It's your brother Kalab, also go by Hope, Grace, and Mercy.
Brother Labadino, YouTube part of David.
Y'all shalom 144. We back out here again through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, meeting up in Louisville, Texas. And, you know, out here doing the will and the works of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Blessed to be out here doing this, doing the works of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I pray that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai keep a healthy spirit of fear on us to endure to the end. All right, and like we do at this time, we're going to come out with some current event articles. Y'all got anything y'all want to leave with? It's open for everybody. Go ahead, you got it.
Out of the people's voice, it says WEF orders government to burn millions of bees to user and global famine. They got a picture of Charles Schwab on that bitch.
You said burn bees?
Yep. Burn millions of bees to usher global famine.
Bees, and bees. Honey bees. Oh, honey bees.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
I got a precept John 10 and 10. The thief coming not but to steal, kill, and to destroy. And that's all Esau do, man. You know, deforestation, you know, animal extinction, all kinds of shit. You know, the Lord promotes life. Esau promotes nothing but death and destruction. You know, so last week I brought out 700 million acres of forest. Now you want to burn millions of bees and damn near make them extinct.
Yep.
To do some type of global warming bullshit, man.
And Esau know that's gonna have a ripple effect because some say they do a diligent search. The inward thought of them is very deep. You know, burning the trees, or you know, burning the bees gonna have a ripple effect. They pretty much pollinate everything.
That's
you know,
what I'm gonna say. Yep.
You could take a desert and turn it to a forest. You know, with bees.
Anything that's important, this dude want to just get rid of.
Anything that breathes life, they want to kill it. You know, or turn it out to be something abominable.
Look at this precept. This Proverbs 12 and 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So, you know, a righteous man, a righteous ruler, he's going to have care, you know, for the birds, for the bees, even for the trees. You know, that's all part of the system that the Lord created. And it's important for your kingdom to flourish. But Esau ain't righteous, he's the wicked, so he don't got no regard for his beast or even human life. For you to kill off the bees, that shows you he don't care about the people. because that's what it's going to affect.
Honey is like a great natural resource. Never gets old, never expires.
I know, like the brother said, bees pollinate the plants and stuff. You know, they pollinate other plants. You know what I'm saying?
Fruits, vegetables, all that. Trees for wood, medicines.
Part of the ecosystem, just like crab, shrimp, and lobster. They're supposed to be cleaning the waters, but Esau that made them into the delicacy. You know, the bees, they doing the same thing, but you know what I'm saying, on the ground and stuff.
Everything has its purpose.
And Esau's purpose is to take life from the earth. I'm gonna grab this right. It says, this is from the End Time Headlines. It says, now the globalists want to send NATO troops into Ukraine to use Western missiles to hit targets deep inside Russia. Come on, man. We at that point. And you know that we know for a fact that 2/3 of our people, they ain't heard about this article. Not only that, but they don't even care about this article. These are the war drums sounding, the wars and rumors of wars that Yahweh Shem Yahweh spoke about in Matthew. But guess what? It's falling on deaf ears for a lot of 2/3 of our people. You know, and that's why Yahweh Shem Yahweh said, pray not for these people. You know, you try to tell a Jake about what's going on with the wars and what's coming. They looking for the wow effect. They looking for you to say something that's going to, you know what I'm saying, blow them away. Like, okay, that's it. Oh man, you heard that new Jeezy? You know what I'm saying? That's their rebuttal. That's what they gonna hit you with. The phone tripping.
Yeah, you hit it to act right. Exactly.
His phone like a stepchild and shit that won't get right.
Yeah.
They used to have to bang the remotes on the bed a couple times.
You finna get something? I ain't wanna hold you up.
Yeah, here we go. This is Jeremiah 51:46. Lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. You know that rumors of wars, the rumors of wars. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, in another year, shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. That's what we're seeing right now. You know, all these different rumors from year to year.
Impatient.
Right.
That's what this world consumed with. They want it fast. They want what they want to get to where they want to go. That's all they caring about right now.
So yeah, you know, you're gonna hear these different rumors or these different wars from year to year, but that's gonna lead to violence in the land, ruler against ruler. You know, these great nations going to war. And since we on those topic of World War III in Russia, because Russia is making hella ground in Ukraine. Like Ukraine getting their butt tore off the bone.
Right.
So that's why they want to send Western missiles and Western troops into Ukraine. And I was listening to Paul last night. It was
off-grid desert farm.
Yeah. He's one of the Britain prime ministers said, you know, that NATO is already fighting Russia. You know, when America send them high-tech missiles and weapon systems, they say Ukraine ain't operating that stuff. They say that's Germany and Britain troops operating that stuff.
Ones who are, because it'll take years for them to learn how to use this stuff.
And then also too, like the article you said, you know, Russia, they got satellite weapons in space. What he also said is that NATO is already involved in the war because NATO is pinpointing the targets using American and European satellites, but giving Ukraine the coordinates. Like, hey, we got this coordinates, you know, fly a drone here, attack here. And that's why Putin said, if you find out that European or American satellites is helping in the war, he gonna zap them.
He gonna start hitting their bases.
Yup. Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. He said he gonna start hitting their bases if Britain troops invade Ukraine and start attacking Russia, because Britain, they got bases over Europe. They got bases in Africa.
Africa.
He said they're gonna hit their bases worldwide. So this is the rumors from year to year that we having right now. But everything that's said is gonna come into effect, you know, all at once.
Let me grab this real quick. It says, this is another article from the End Time Headlines. Since we was talking, since we on the.
Let's go down that road.
It says, are Russia and North Korea planning an
Perfect.
October surprise?
Perfect. Let me go to that too.
Which one is this?
End Time Headlines, this one right here. I was skimming that one last night, and there was something interesting that was in it.
Let me grab this precept.
Go
This is
ahead.
the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. These are the wars. These are the rumors of wars. Constantly, the war drums are sounding. You know, we know that all wars ain't gonna happen. It's just some wars are just gonna be rumored. But we waiting on that the head honcho. You know, when those arrows are shot. You know what I'm saying? All throughout the four corners of the earth. Scripture says, "Be not troubled." You know what I'm saying? We not troubled. Lord willing, we are part of that elect number that's going to endure to the end and escape the judgments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's a good point. A lot of people trouble. Doomsday preppers. That's
Yep.
Paul be freaking out.
They be freaking, hell yeah, they
Every
tone starting to
breaking
change. You look, you read they, you know how they clickbait. You read what the video about. Go get food now. Stock up now, and then
Big breaking news.
yeah. You click play. What's the other guy? Spectrum Survivor. That brother be like, we've just received some breaking news from someone in the Pentagon, ladies and gentlemen. This is very serious. You know what I'm saying? They trouble. You know what I'm saying? These people are really, really troubled.
That goes too in the Esau being faint.
Yeah.
He can't take this heat, man.
Can't take that
He
heat.
ain't built for it.
What you was gonna say? You want me to get that article again?
Yeah, I'm there too. You know,
Okay,
you hit the title real quick.
Come on, it
I'm gonna
says-
scroll down.
Are Russia and North Korea planning an October surprise?
So yeah, we know also too, that's going further and further. So when the BRICS gonna ditch the US dollar. But when we go down here,
Big slow ass motorcycle. That mother wouldn't even move. A little Edomite on the back.
got that big cave beast on the back. All right, the Biden administration is increasingly concerned that the intensifying military alliance between Russia and North Korea could vastly expand North Korea's nuclear capabilities and increase tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. We're going down here. I thought this was pretty interesting. U.S. intelligence officials believe Putin is providing North Korea with nuclear submarine and ballistic missile technology in exchange for North Korea weapons. So, you know, also going down, it says North Korea provides Russia with more ammunition than Europe provides to Ukraine. So, you know, the weak say I am strong. You know, they say all the weapons that Europe gave to Ukraine, they say North Korea topping that in the amount of weapons that they give it to Russia. And then also too, Russia might help North Korea complete the final steps needed to fuel its submarine able to launch nuclear armed missiles. So yeah, so they saying pretty much also too that Russia is helping North Korea develop its submarines. I was watching a video, it was comparing the different militaries, and a couple things stood out. Well, North Korea got the most submarines. They got more submarines than Russia, more submarines than America, than China, and that makes sense. You know, they different strategies, because, you know, North Korea right next to China, but their biggest threat gonna come from the water.
Yeah.
You know, America got military bases all in the Pacific, the Philippines, Hawaii, you know, to try to station themselves near North Korea. So it makes sense North Korea got the most submarines. Like, all right, y'all gonna be in our waters. We just gonna creep on you from underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
Mask on, creep
They're
silent.
coming at it from every direction. Just like you said with the satellites, shooting U.S. satellites, not the waters, all that type of shit.
Yeah. So now, you know, they fear that Russia gonna help North Korea with the many submarines they got, make them submarines able to shoot nuclear missiles. In which they already got it.
Oh yeah. They got the most submarines, and Putin got the most
Tanks.
missiles too.
Oh yeah, most missiles too. Yeah.
Nuclear missiles.
Yeah. Oh, that's what the Edomites said last night. I was watching. They say, you know, it's suicide to provoke Russia to war because they got like many times more missiles as America, and Russia got the most tanks.
And now it's starting to show that everybody got more bullets than Babylon the Great because we've been shipping ours to Ukraine
And not replenishing.
and not being able to replenish them. Time ain't on our side.
No.
I mean, not our side.
I know, there.
Time not on their side, so they can replenish them. You know, y'all about to me outside. He about to make a disgrace of this whore, man.
It's already a fucking disgrace. About to get even worse.
Yeah, Paul said America getting their ass kicked in Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
He said they already defeated.
And now the people.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say, America getting kicked. They was in Gaza getting their ass whipped too a couple days ago.
Oh,
It was
where?
an attack on Gaza.
Gaza?
Gaza attacked their ass.
Yeah.
Killed a couple soldiers. One was in critical condition.
That's the thing about this. So even though we see this place is falling, then this week I seen so many brothers just doing lessons on how this place is circling the drain, this place is through. So if we see it, just imagine how much more to come. You know,
Yeah.
everything is against this place.
Everything.
When the summer kick off, really, you got the blackouts and stuff. The power grids ain't gonna be strong enough. I know in Texas alone, you gotta bump your AC. You know what I'm saying? You just got to, because it get that hot. And then everybody running their AC. Everybody got all these electronic devices going on, man. Man, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. But we know that it's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. And eventually, it's gonna get so bad, it's gonna start taking effect on these people. Prophecy is gonna be the number one thing that they can't avoid that's happening. You know?
A lot of it is already taking effect on people. I was watching Phil's lesson how the bitches was crying because they got to work for it. They got to work a lot. They ain't got time to do nothing. It was just put a lesson out doing that, man.
Yeah.
They already get their ass kicked. They can't take this shit.
Yeah, they mourning more and more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is another article in the End Time Headlines. Just walking down this World War III path real quick.
Let me grab this real quick. Joel chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. I'm grabbing it because you had ripped and paraphrased it.
Yeah.
And these other countries, they the ones strong now. You know what I'm saying? Years and years ago, nobody would utter a word about Babylon because Babylon gonna come over there, start a war, topple your government, and set up shop wherever you at. You know, now they kicking Babylon out their country. You know what I'm saying? They openly saying like, man, no. Oh, what's that country that said that if the president of Israel come to their country, they're gonna arrest him?
It was Germany.
Germany
or Britain.
Germany or one of them. So look at it. You ain't
They supposed to be allies.
right. You ain't see this 3 months ago because they know that these devils, the wicked, is being wicked. They doing what they've been created to do, bombing the hell out them people. You know, taking aid away, the aid that's been sent for them for Gaza.
They bombing that.
They bombing it. The relief workers, you know, not giving them what they was due for them to survive.
That's international law. You're not supposed to touch them.
Yeah, that's a war crime.
Yep.
Isaiah 14 and 10. It says, and they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? And that's America now. You know, America is a third world country now, damn near. I heard the prophet say America ain't nothing but a third world country, and that's wearing the Gucci belt. You know what I'm saying? It look good on the outside, but once you get here, that American dream is really a nightmare.
That shit is
You know what I'm
gone.
saying? This shit is gone, bro.
You gotta work for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
You got
47
taxes.
They're going to that too.
Yeah, man. look pretty on the outside, but that's why it was a thing a few months ago or earlier this year how immigrants came over here and they went back to their fucking country.
Yep.
That's in the scriptures too. I'm gonna pull that up.
Chicago, a damn war zone.
Right. I mean, the store is closing, the bank's closing. Russia taking the money out of, taking their assets back from America. America going broke. All this shit, man. You said Isaiah 40:71?
Yeah.
Is that lady that was saying, do you know how many times
I was trying to remember that too.
prayer, how many times prayer is in the
Can't tell
Bible?
that.
That or the one she said people bow to
With her
her.
hair.
Yeah.
She had a thing.
But yeah, also too, they saw this is a known fact. America got the most fighter jets, which makes sense because America isolated here in the West. And anytime America fights somebody, they gotta go over to their land. So it makes sense they got the most fighter jets. But once they get to their land, they forget they gotta fight a ground war. And Russia got the most tanks than anybody in the earth. So that's why they getting their butt kicked. America not equipped to fight a ground war. In America, I think that was number 4 on the most tanks. Like it was like Russia, China, America might have been third. They might have been third or fourth, but America can't fight a ground war. That's why they lose horribly. That's why when they left Afghanistan, they was really defeated.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't see it as that at that time.
Just like in Vietnam, they was really defeated in Vietnam because those Viet Cong, they had underground tunnels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's how they was able to like do so much damage to Babylon.
We some people.
Hey, shalom to the sister Sarah Mullah. Sarah Saraya Mullah. Shalom, y'all. Bashim y'all.
Got a precept Isaiah 40:71. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Sir.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt not be called tender and delicate.
Next verse 2.
Verse 2. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks and make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, the shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
So yeah, it says uncover the legs. How you saying this? America is a homeless person wearing a Gucci belt. That's America. It's a wretched, sloppy old lady wearing a wedding dress.
Right.
That's why it says uncover the thigh.
Or with perfume on.
Yep.
Right.
Let me grab this next article real quick.
Mm-hmm.
China is actively preparing for a major war against Taiwan. The Western world is still not taking the threat seriously. You jump to 2nd Ezra 4 and 28, but the point will be 29. But when I read down in here, it says, well, we know also too, all the countries doing war drills. Matter of fact, let me pull this piece up. Can you grab this one right here? Was you grabbing something else?
I got it. I can still get it. I'm grabbing something in the NLT, but I still got you.
Let's grab Luke 21 and 9 real quick. But yeah, all the great nations, they doing war drills right now. You got America all over there in Europe. They all getting ready for war with Russia. In the Pacific, you got China doing war drills. They surrounded Taiwan right now.
Yep.
And you got Korea, they still test firing missiles. You got Russia doing war drills too. They pretty much getting their tactical nuclear weapons ready.
Their strategy.
Yep. They strategize and they practice it. Hey, practice make perfect. That's what they doing right now.
It's the book of Luke chapter 21 and verse 9, and it reads, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by.
So it's sort of the same precept of wars and rumors of wars, but it listed commotions. And that's pretty much what the nations are doing right now with these drills. They in a big commotion. These military drills, that's just like a protest, but with weaponry. But, it's going to lead to World War III.
Yep. You got something?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 50, and starting at verse 22 in the NLT, it says, let the battle cry be heard in the land, a shout of great destruction. Babylon, the mightiest hammer in all the earth, lies broken and shattered. Babylon is desolate among the nations. I was bringing that out, you know what I'm saying, to go with what you brought out, Isaiah. So yeah, man, we see it. Of course, 2/3 don't see it, you know what I'm saying, because y'all outside ain't open their eyes to see it. But if we see it here in Babylon, think about these other nations. They see.
Yeah.
They see
blood. They're like, oh.
They say, oh, they wounded.
Right, look at who the fuck our president is, bro.
Oh man,
I mean, Joe Biden
creepy Joe.
He can't say a complete sentence. He can't walk up the fucking stairs. He forget every goddamn thing. I mean, our president is a symbol of power, right? Because look how powerful Putin is. He like a silent assassin.
Right.
He quiet as hell, but he low key making fucking power moves.
Right.
And now they got the biggest tanks, y'all said, or bullets or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Russia got the most
man.
most missiles and the most battle tanks.
And they also got military age fighting grown men. You know, military age fighting grown men. But think about how Babylon the Great got 21-year-old fighters. You know what I'm saying?
That don't want to fight.
That don't want to fight.
They just want government benefits.
They just want to get their school paid for.
They want to get a nice house so they can play the game on.
They want a Hellcat. Jake in it to get a Hellcat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Eve in it to get her business loan.
To be independent.
Yeah. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it like back in the day. How, you know what I'm saying? They Edomites would put war paint on their face. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? They ain't these gun hole fighting Americans no more, man.
And then nowadays, even the man so damn emotional, you gotta coddle them motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They
don't
want to fight no damn war.
I seen a video where this guy was saying, he said, and they got us, you don't want me in your military.
Hell
Do
no.
you want me to have an AR-15?
I seen that.
When I'm taking all these pills?
Yeah, he was like, I got
You know what I'm
anxiety, depression. Will you trust me with a gun?
Emotional ass.
Then he picked up like 4 bottles, and he said, I got 3 more of these. 3 bottles of medicines and pills.
That's our military.
That's our military.
Bullshit.
You know?
Obese.
When you see, what's his name? When you look at the difference between these other nations' presidents and look at ours, it's almost like he at a nursing home.
Right, man.
He be walking. I seen a video of him on vacation a week or so ago while he was walking through the resort, wherever he was. You know, he the president of Babylon. Those people who at those resorts or where they be trying to give him first class treatment, but at the same time they got some respect because he the president, right? So they try not to touch him and they let him do his thing, but these people that was walking him in, they had to look at him and be like, oh no, this way. Because he was walking and then all of a sudden he turned and he was just like waving, wasn't nobody there. They was like, oh, this nigga through. You know what I'm saying? In the door. Go in the door, sir, that's grass. You know?
This just surprised the Lord they killed his ass yet for real.
He's saving the best for last, man. That's why to the naked eye, it looked like this place is still in a good case because ain't nothing major ever happened yet. But it's like they deal with gradualism. Y'all about Shimmy I've been dealing with gradualism since the movie started. You know, we getting to the best part. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go refill your popcorn. We getting to the best part of the movie, man. And you know, in the movies, always in the movies, right after the action, the movie is over. You know what I'm saying? The best scene, the fire, and the explosions. When that's done, hey, the cake has been baked. That's what Yahweh Shimmy outside is setting up right now. You got it, y'all got it.
Yeah, man. I know. I'm gonna share the lesson, but also too in the American military, it was a man. Then they did that transition, so we had on like a dress, lipstick, makeup, wig.
Yeah.
They're doing that in the military too.
Yeah,
So
the generals up there with dresses on, man.
yeah, and high heels and stuff.
High heels on.
That's the whole government. Remember that dude that got they had sex on camera?
Got busted.
Was that like in the White House or the courthouse?
At the Congress building.
Bro, this
It
place
was gay porn,
Yeah,
yeah.
gay
the
porn.
weakest fucking place in the world. Has that become weakest? We absolutely. This place is terrible, man.
And then like not only do America they got men that don't want to fight, they get their benefits and get out. Like a lot of them not re-enlisted for the following years. They done got enough of what they need, so and they getting out. You know, it's a system. They taking advantage of the system pretty much. And then also too, damn, what country was it? It's one of them European countries, but they calling men and women into battle. So they really scraping.
Yes.
And that's gonna make its way over to America.
Let me see who I got it. It's another one.
And even with the kids, man. Our kids in school learning about fucking if they want to be a boy, they want to be a girl or not. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the video with the kids over there in China putting them guns and shit together. Man,
Using AI to learn
Right, man.
who they listen. Shalom to the brother
Way behind.
Ashraka Yasharala. Shalom Yabashim Yashabrakata. Yeah, man, they using AI to learn. They putting weapons together. You know what I'm saying? Jake in the principal's office because he done got into a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Or got a fucking tablet or game thing in his
Eve
hand.
all emotional because she had to watch all 5 of her brothers and sisters last night while mama went to the club.
Right.
Or while mama went to the work being subject for payment.
Right.
You know?
Got kids raising kids and shit over here.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, one of my wife's family members has a female family member. She 18 with twins on the way.
Damn.
You know, like you still a baby. You know, 18 with twins, not 19, not 20. 18 with twins.
Just hopping off the porch with them.
Right.
Yeah, because America, this place is like I don't know. In America, you grow up slow. Because see, 18 and 19 would have been fully grown back in the ancient world.
Yeah.
You know, you had young men who was crowned king at 12 and 15.
Yeah.
Now here, you know, you might live with your parents. It's normal now. Late 20s to early 30s.
18, 19 in the times of old, you done already built a house.
Yup.
And giving advice on how to build one to somebody else.
Yeah, our grandparents, you know, they was kids, own houses, late teens, early 20s. People still figuring it out in mid to late 30s.
And it's an article I want to bring out. They got thousands and thousands of Ukraine prisoners.
Say his name, bro. Say his name.
Brother Angel Padilla. Hey,
Shalom,
shalom.
Shalom,
Shalom, Pam.
Hey, shalom to the sister Pam.
Damn, all crazy. How about you?
Hey, shalom to daughter Yahweh and sister Sarai.
But yeah, like I was saying, they got thousands of Ukraine inmates who just agreed to go
that.
fight now.
I saw that.
They scraping the bottom, bro. And I'm telling you, I got family members who have said and told me that Babylon the Great is helping Ukraine tear them Russians up. I'm like, where you getting your news from? You must be watching Fox and CNN only. You know? 'Cause that ain't the report that I'm getting, man. You know, like, but hey, they love this place, man.
That's one thing the news do is a cover up.
They love their lives to death.
Cover up every damn thing. They won't tell you the bad part. They'll tell you all the good shit.
Got the second essence. I'm gonna grab this title again. I'm gonna grab this couple points out of here. China is actively preparing for a major war against Taiwan. You know, all the great nations getting ready through their military drills. You know, the commotions that's taking place right now. Because they pretty much all putting on a show and they all watching each other and everybody reporting on it. But I'm gonna get the second paragraph. Chinese fighter jets are conducting mock airstrikes against high-value military targets, and Chinese warships are practicing for a future economic blockade. All right, here go the point. Most Americans don't seem to realize, but once China goes to war with Taiwan, we will instantly be in a state war with China. Also, too, the flow of consumer products from China will completely stop. So it's going to be no imports coming here to America. We will no longer have access to advanced computer chips from Taiwan that we depend on, and the economy will crash. So this is the next point. All our lives will be turned completely upside down the moment war with China begins. So yeah, the scriptures say when America go to war with China, a lot of them goods gonna stop making its way to America. No computer chips for your smart vehicles and other devices. It said the economy gonna crash. American life will be completely turned upside down. Let's see what the precepts say about that. That's it, 28, but it is 29 right after.
Second Esdras chapter 4, verse 28 to 29. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good?
So it said the place where the evil is sown got to be turned upside down. And what the article say, that if we go to war with China, our lives will be completely turned upside down. So this war, everybody benefiting from the war except America. The Russian economy been booming. They keep taking American money. They took, like, was it 400 billion, 400 million in assets, or from Chase Bank. I just also saw too that they taking all American assets within the Russian territory, like American embassies, anything that got that's a property or a property to America, they seizing it,
Shutting it down.
they cashing out on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, everybody else is booming during their wartime economy, but it's America that's being dismantled, turned upside down, because America been hurt since Ukraine invaded Russia. All the money they spend, all the support they lose. Now they about to lose support from China and Taiwan.
And China,
They buying up all the land over here.
buying the land over here, and our medicines and stuff, it's an ingredient that only comes from China. It's how we make our medications and stuff.
See?
Our liquors, cognac and all that's the ingredients to make cognacs and stuff, that stuff comes from China.
Electronics, everything
Of
there.
course, all damn. You look at you ironing tonight, made in China. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, your shirt and your dresser come from Taiwan and China too down there.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff, it'll be made in China or Taiwan, but it might be put together in Mexico.
Yep.
But then they come here. So, man, it's a wrap for this place.
The only thing they say made in America is a 2/3 Jake, man.
And then also a tranny.
Yep.
That too.
That this is the place where the evil is sown.
Yep.
And they said the place where the evil is sown to be turned upside down. Who was being turned upside down but America?
I got an article too that goes into that.
All right,
ties
bet.
into it. It says China warns United States to end all visits to Taiwan and adhere to the one China policy or be ready to face consequences. You know, so hey man, they warn them, stay the
Hey,
other way.
it's like all you see is people bucking up. All you see is other nations just continue to buck up against Babylon the Great. And Babylon got this poker face on, you know what I'm saying? So guess what? That poker face that they represent is continuing to have Babylonians to have that pride on them. I seen on TikTok about the things that's going on throughout the four corners of the earth. And in the comments, all you see is like you see Edomites talking like Babylon. They're not talking like they saying that Babylon is going down. They saying America is going to be destroyed. America is going
Seen that
down.
more and more
You know what I'm
comments, too.
saying? And then you still got those little speckled Edomites saying stuff like, that'll never happen. Yeah, right. You're crazy. Okay. Second inch, 8 and 50.
What's that piece of pride coming before destruction?
Yep.
Yeah, it's too much pride in them boys, man. They don't want to believe this place gonna go down. They think America gonna last forever. But the days of old, the Roman Empire went down. All the other empires before Babylon came, went down. So America's gotta go too. So,
Grab this is Second Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Well, that pride that they wearing, it's a jacket, it's their pants, it's they skin, it's the way they talk, it's the way they walk. Y'all Basumi outside gotta take you out of here for that, man. You got too much pride on you, man. Too much pride on you. You know?
what's the quote? Land of the brave, land of the free, land of the proud, some bullshit like that.
Yeah. Land of the slave, home of the thief. That's what that is.
It's the place where the evil is sown. This song's
Listen to it.
Yeah, baby, sorry. This Psalm 73:6. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain, last time you seen a
GMC make that number?
I thought it was a Jeep. Wasn't it a track car?
Oh, probably so. I can't wait till these damn gas stations ain't no gas. It's gonna be so quiet. All you gonna hear is screaming and hollering. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no gas, bro. Look, speaking of gas, them
Okay,
trucks
this
gonna
is
stop
last
running.
route.
yeah. That's his. Hopefully, that's his last route. Right.
Well, you know, Texas always running out of gas. A couple times I had to sit and wait while they was refueling it. Like they feed into it on the ground.
Yeah, but you know what? The average person don't think about what goes into these. How them gas stations got to get a truck to come up in here,
They don't consider none of that.
put the gas. How the trucks pulling up in the back of Walmart, dropping off 3 days worth of food.
Yeah.
They don't consider that.
And they
you
don't
know?
consider where they get their electricity from.
Right.
Or they water, all of that.
They thinking that the internet is through the satellites in the sky. It's under the ground though. It's
Well,
the
yeah.
water. It's under the cables in the water.
Isaiah 1, the Lord said, the ox knoweth his master, and the ass know how to get home, but my people don't consider.
The ox knows honor the ass is master crib.
Yep.
Yeah. People do not consider.
They don't. It's not only they don't consider that. They don't consider nothing.
They don't consider nothing. Nothing. They regards nothing.
They really airheads.
like
That's
a
crazy,
baby.
too. The Lord is saying that the animals got more fucking, knowledge and wisdom than the damn 2/3.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
The donkey is known as a jackass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
We out by Shimmy outside, like telling y'all, like my people who the earth is created for. This is what I created. Look at y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all. When the prophet seen the vision of the things to come, the future of the state that Israel was gonna be in the future, it blew their mind. Like this Israel.
And then they saw Edomites over
They
us.
seen Edomites
And
over.
that's pretty up they mind up like
What's that precept? Slaves on horses
horses and a princess
and
walking.
princes walking. That's what they saw. Like, what the fuck? You know, like that's kind of like you walking in the house and you walking inside your house and your damn neighbor next door, he controlling the house. And you walk in like, what the hell going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Better yet, the homeless controlling your house.
Homeless, yeah.
Yeah, Esau pretty much a squatter.
Yeah.
He a squatter and rulership.
wherever he go.
Yeah, and if you watch the animals, man, they teach you how to live too. You know what I'm saying? Our 2/3, like they eat nothing but vegetables and fruits and stuff like that.
Mhm.
How they what else? How they move when they can sense danger is coming and they run away.
Yeah.
Jake don't do that shit, man.
Even
Jake,
the order and structure.
Huh.
A fight. Let's go over there.
Let's record it.
Fight. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. What we
That's what we said to make it done.
yeah,
I don't even want to butcher
What
it.
we paraphrasing? What it say? If you paraphrasing?
The beasts of the fields to teach thee, and herbs of the earth to use.
See, Jake, 2/3, man, animals got more knowledge than the 2/3, man. That shit is crazy.
You seen that? Y'all seen that documentary about the
queer planet.
queer animal?
Not animal planet, but queer planet. Talking about the animals being gay.
You seen it? I told you.
Man,
He posted it on his community.
Yeah,
Yeah,
page.
remember I brought it up last camp.
yeah. I seen a little the promotional video for it. I'm like, man, let me see what this damn devil talking about. And guess when it come out? In June. Pride Month.
Next one.
Pride Month.
Pride Month, not only for the people, but also the animals. Esau effed them animals up.
Hell yeah, they do. Inject them with all kinds of shit.
This is the book of Job, chapter 12 and verse 7. But ask now the beast,
Man.
and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee.
Yeah, you got all these animals dropping. That tells you that this place is out of order. That this place is polluted.
Yeah.
And this is the land of the valley of the shadow of death.
Hey, before we get into the listen, let's scoot over a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's starting to burn the leaves.
Yep.
How you do it?
Oh, yeah, I grab it.
Bring it up here.
Yeah, my big nose so about the camera.
Sorry about that. Oh, get in here, man.
Hey, Shalom to the brother Don Yala. Our reasonable service. You have a box in the outside But let's pull that up there, Isaiah. I think maybe 1 and 3. Where after the brother Hope get this, he's about to pull up something, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
We had already pulled it out.
Okay. Yeah, that's all.
Isaiah 1 and 3.
Yeah, I think so. So we're talking about the ox.
Can we scroll over a tiny bit?
Can we what?
Scroll over just a tiny bit.
Okay. That song grazing him.
Got a little piece of that sauce being behind.
Salaki, the sun out here, so
It'll kill the devices.
we out here in these elements.
Luke 7:23. Yeah, that's great.
Now we're at the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider.
Like we're saying, our people don't consider a damn thing. Not even the stuff that they don't consider the stuff that they do see, like where they get their food, water, electricity, where all that come from. They for damn sure don't consider the things they don't see. If they don't consider the things they do see, they don't consider the things they don't see. And what's the things they don't see? That's prophecy. And then usually, when prophecy is brought up to them, more times than not, they're gonna be offended at it. And matter of fact, it's really because their spirit is off. But let's get this real quick.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 23. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. You want me to just get 23?
Oh yeah, let's grab it one more time. No, just that one. Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 23. And blessed is he whosoever shall be offended in me.
So yeah, the Lord said, blessed is he who shall not be offended. But what? Most of our people are offended at the Lord. Now, what is it about the Lord they're offended about? They're not offended that he exists. They're not offended so much at the commandments. You got some people that get offended about not eating pork. You get some people that get offended about man lying with man and woman lying with woman. You know, your LGBTQ supporters, they get offended at those things. But it's mainly prophecy they get offended at. You know, because prophecy, well, salvation ain't for everybody. The Lord gonna kill off most people, even those you love the most. And then if you don't get right, he gonna kill you too. And this place that you love so much gonna be destroyed. And not only that, the Lord requires you to know better, but also to do better. So the Lord requires accountability and responsibility.
Knowing is only half the battle.
So yeah.
I just want to tag along what you said. If you look at that word disciple goes in like the student and pupil. So when you in here learning this word, man, it gives you order.
Yep.
You know, it gives you.
Our people don't like order. What the scriptures say, this is a place without any order. Mm-hmm. They put light for darkness, darkness for light, bitter for sweet.
Gives you structure, order, all that stuff, man. Everything you need to become a better servant or just a man in general. You know, that's what this word gives you. You know, the 2/3 hate, like you said, being in order and having structure. They want to live that YOLO life.
Oh yeah, it's thy will.
Mm-hmm.
They can be what they want to be, but that ain't what the scriptures say. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So prophecy pretty much got it that most people gonna die, pretty much. You know, that's why the Lord compared this time to the time of Noah. Let's hit that real quick. Matthew 24:38. Pull that up right now.
24:38.
Yeah.
Now we're at the book of Matthew. You good?
I'm good. Go. You got it. Go.
Now we're at the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 38. For For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
So the days before the flood, they was doing what they wanted to do, as thou will. And they was doing that to the day Noah entered into the ark. Read the next verse after.
Yep, verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
So people will be living their best life here in this days. See, and it says they knew not. No, they heard, it was warned of the flood for over 100 years, but they was offended at it. You know, they was offended at the prophecy Noah had of the flood. They was offended at Noah, so they continued doing what they did. Then what happened? The flood came and took them all away. Well, that would be the same in this time. People would be offended at the prophecy.
The things that they was gonna have to give up,
Yep.
things that they weren't gonna have to indulge in no more, being not wanting to submit to the will and the works of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Just they was living too freely and they was engulfed in it. You know, they didn't want to be up under correction. Well, the way I'm living, I think is right. But yeah, the things that might seem right unto man leads to death.
Yep. And then see, it ain't just our people, but really the whole world is offended at prophecy.
Yeah.
So now, with the men of the Lord, the servants of prophets, and the true believers, you know, we facing resistance.
Yeah.
But that resistance going to intensify. Which we're going to show this real quick. So Revelation 4:17. Revelation 4:17.
Revelation 12:17.
Yep, yep.
Now we have the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
See, the dragon was wroth or angry or wrathful with the woman. And it said who had what?
And to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
So see, it would make war with the remnant of the seed of Israel, not only who kept the commandments. Esau don't give a damn about you keeping the commandments. He don't care if you eat bacon or not. He don't care if you celebrate the Sabbath or not.
He wants you to.
Yep, but it said he made war with those who kept the commandments and had the testimony of Yahweh Shah. That's prophecy. Let's show that real quick.
All right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy.
And we just got that the dragon, which is Esau, Edom, the white man, his military, etc., would make war with the remnant of our people, Israel. He would make war with them that got the testimony of Yahweh Shah. The testimony of Yahweh Shah being the spirit of prophecy. So Esau could care less if you keep the law or not. Well, if you in the spirit of prophecy, he against you, because prophecy is not for him. Prophecy actually goes against him and everything that he stands for. Yep, and prophecy got it that he gonna be defeated, exterminated, put in slavery, and wiped out. So it's prophecy that the people of the world are offended at. It's our people who don't want to consider. They want to do what they want to do, as well as those in power.
Ultimately, they don't believe.
Yep.
They don't believe that these things are going to come to pass. They don't believe that the stores are going to run out of food. They don't believe all hell is going to break loose right where you standing there.
And even if they see the signs, they don't want to believe it.
Yep.
That's Israel being the Lord called them hard-hearted, or hard-headed. Same thing, stiff-necked.
Or he'd make a soft ass.
Yeah, because we see a lot of the stuff happening, but they don't want to believe. They just pray and hope that something going to change, it's going to get better somehow.
Right.
This going to what you were saying. So the dragon want to make war with those who got prophecy. So this is 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust. So the last days is going to be scoffers. The dragon, the scoffer ain't just somebody scoffing on the keyboard.
Right.
The dragon is also a scoffer. Because the dragon gonna make war with those who in the spirit of prophecy. The dragon ain't nobody but a scoffer with an AR-15. That's all Esau Edom, his military police, his martial law troops, his FEMA troops. They just scoffers with firepower. Because best believe, at these fools that sided behind the keyboards and computer screens, and people that scoff on us in person, if they had an AR-15 and AK-47, they try to do the same thing to us that Esau about to try to do to us. And what is that? To go to war with the remnant that got the testimony of Yahweh Shai. That's in the spirit of prophecy. Yeah, these folks is people today.
These scoffers is anybody who go against the will and the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is prophecy.
Including the dragon. Esau Edom, the white man.
Let me grab this real quick. This is in the NLT. This is the book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 41. It says, "Look, you mockers, be amazed and die. For I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it."
Man, one more time.
The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 41 in the NLT. "Look, you mockers, be amazed and die."
Real quick, the Lord said, you mockers, you scoffers, ranges from those scoffing in person to behind the keyboard to the dragon. Pretty much a scoffer with a firearm. The Lord said, be amazed and die.
For I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it.
And we telling you about
it. We tell you, Yahweh Shem Shai, he got the prophets out on the highways and hedges telling you. And the prophets been telling you, starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone on down to like-minded brothers that's pushing the same doctrine. It's being told to you right now what's going to happen in your time.
They don't believe or don't want to believe.
Yep.
But because really it ain't for them.
Yep.
Because we prophesy against them.
Yep. You got it right there. I just want to bring that
up. So I'm going to go back to this. Can you pull Matthew 5 and 11? So back to 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers. Again, that ranges. Either it's a scoffer with a keyboard, or an electrical device, or a scoffer with an automatic weapon, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. So these scoffers, again, they concerned with those that's in the spirit of prophecy. Because the scoffers ain't scoffing about the law. I mean, you got them few individuals that get offended at the law, but no, it says, where is the promise of his coming? Promise is really a prophecy. Prophecy is the Lord's promises. Things he promised that would take place here on the earth. So they scoffing against the promises, against the prophecy of the Lord. So that's why we taught us the lesson is offended at prophecy. They offended at the promises of the Lord. Yep.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 5 in the NLT again. It says, the Lord replied, look around at the nations. Look and be amazed, for I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it. I just have to grab it from off that last precept, the NLT. It just hit, some precepts, it just hit different, man. Y'all about to come outside out here telling, of course, these ain't in our words yet, we physically out here doing it, but this is Yahweh Shem Shai speaking these things, And he is the master. Yahweh Shem Shai, they are the masters. And I told you so. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. A hard head make a soft ass. You made that bed, you got to lay in it. And these are the times that we in.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's great.
Now we have to look at Matthew chapter 5, verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you. Let's start it over. Matthew 5 and 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
So yeah, the Lord said, blessed are we when people will persecute us. In other words, turn to the precept. So blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you. and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for his sake. That would be the scoffers. And what are they doing? And when they scoffing in person, they saying all manner of evil against us. What are they doing behind the computer screen on the keyboard or their cell phone? They saying all manner of evil against us. When Esau make war with the saints that got the testimony of Yahweh Shah, that's in the spirit of prophecy, what is Esau gonna do? Say all manner of evil against us. So that would be the scoffers. Because he gonna say we a hate group, a domestic terrorist group,
Cult.
in the cult. Yeah, they gonna say we committing acts of treason. That ranges. And the Lord said we will be hated of all nations for his name's sake. You know, not so much the name, but the message that come behind that name. So we'll be hated of all nations for this word of prophecy that we carry. And then what? That they will speak all manner of evil against us. But see, the low-level scoffers, they can only attack us with their keyboard. That's their version of going to war with us.
Right.
Whether it's in person or on the keyboard.
Rather, like you said, whether it's in person or the keyboard, they offending Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And once they do it, that you can't unturn that stone, you know, unless you're a part of the fold and you repent. You know, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai bump you on your head and give you an opportunity to repent from that. But they want to offend us whatever way that they can, you know, whether it be physically,
Keyboard typing. Or the dragon making war with us. It ranges. And they all sent by Satan, who was giving the orders from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But the scripture said, blessed are ye when men shall revile us. Why? Because the Lord gonna have mercy on us. That's the blessing. So yeah, everybody offended that prophecy, they're gonna die by prophecy. And only the elect would not be offended. But let me say this. At some point in time, we was offended by the prophecy, but it's a catch to it. But we're going to show it real quick. See, we was offended, we was cut. So we was offended or cut by the word, but we healed from it because the word healed us. I think it was Hebrews 4:12. So we're going to show why the whole world is offended at prophecy, and the elect, we was offended or cut, but we was healed from it.
All right, this is the book of Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. For the word of Yahweh thy power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
So I said that the word is sharper than any two-edged sword. You know, dumb Christians and our people, they think the word is just a book of law. No, it's a book of prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And they said it's sharper than any two-edged sword, meaning it cuts you. Not only that, it's a discerner for the intents and thoughts of people. People get offended when you can see and read right through them. And that's usually done, you know, when the word come out, all we gotta do is see how you respond. You either with it or you against it. Now if you offended, you automatically wicked.
What's that quote in the world? The truth hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
It's the word of truth.
And this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is the truth.
And many people are cut by it. See, we was cut by it because we was not in line with what the word said. But through the mercy of the Lord, you know, our wounds were healed. And these are not physical wounds, but let's show it real quick.
So Proverbs, what now?
18 to 14.
Now we at the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear?
If you look at that word infirmities,
Yeah.
so it said the spirit of a man will sustain his infirmities. I just want to see what word pop up.
Disease, sickness.
So yeah, so you being physically sick or ill, or wounds and scars, your spirit can sustain you through that. You know, your body may be weak, it may be hurt, but your spirit is strong. If you read it again, just the whole precept.
Yeah.
So your spirit can sustain you or strengthen you through your infirmities, your physical sicknesses, and wounds and stuff.
Again, Proverbs 18 and 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear?
But a wounded spirit who can bear it. How do you wound a spirit? Well, through words. And what's the ultimate killer or wounder of spirits? It would be this word. This is the sharpest word, and that's what people get offended at. You know, when you tell them your loved one's gonna die, you might as well cancel your dreams here in America. You know, I heard somebody say before, you know, why the world gotta end when I'm getting my life together. Well, the question is, why it take you so long to get your shit together?
Right.
Why you been a loser your whole life?
Right.
You should have been got it together. So yeah, so this word, which is a two-edged sword, it wounds you in the spirit.
Apparently, you wasn't getting your life together according to Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
And that's what it was.
Because this truth brings life, not death.
Yep. So yeah, people be wounded in the spirit. And instead of wounded spirit, who can bear it? Because a physical disease, a sickness, a cut, a scratch, a burn, that heals. Hey, but a wounded spirit don't heal unless you get in line with what the word. Because it's the word, the same thing that wounded us at some point in time, because we went in line with the word, but the same word has healed us. How did it heal us? We got in line, we grew.
Made us free.
The scriptures say that the word will make us whole.
Read a precept real quick.
Wisdom of Solomon 6:4.
We got the book of John, chapter 8, verse 31 to 32. Then Yahweh said to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then ye are my disciples indeed. Verse 32, and you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. So we free from all the bullshit that Esau brought out.
Oh, we free from the sickness.
Well, we free from the sickness. We not wounded no more. Like you said, we healed. You know what I'm saying? We see the bigger picture than what they got going on out here.
And then yeah, so yeah, we freed, you know, this mental captivity.
This mental slavery that these 2/3 on. They can't wake up and come out of it.
Yep, even identifying as a nigga or being the nigga culture, that's a disease.
Yeah.
Along with that's all not being in line with the word, but that's a disease. That's a plague of the mind. Like, this is a real mental sickness when your mind is fashioned after the belief system of the word. But we're gonna show what healed us. Because again, the same word that can cut you, sharper than any two-edged sword, what it's working also heals. If the word heals you, that's mercy shown from the Lord.
All right, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 12. For it was neither herbs nor mollifying.
Yeah.
Nor mollifying. The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 12. For it was neither herbs nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy words, O Lord, which healeth all things.
Can you read the last part again?
Come on. It says, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
So yeah, we was healed. It wasn't by herb, it wasn't by physical medicine, it wasn't nothing carnal. But it said that we was healed by the word, which healeth all things. Because medicines and herbs, that can't heal the wounded spirit. Yeah, you can go drink yourself to death, or chain smoke killer blunts and hella cigarettes, but when that high or that intoxication wear off, you still stuck with that wounded spirit. Yep. But it said the word healeth all things, even the spirit. So we was cut at some time by this word, but we was healed. And how were we healed? By growth, by growing in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And because when you get a cut, how are you healed? Your skin grow back. So growth is a sign of healing in the physical sense, but also the spiritual sense. Because we was cut, but what's the sign that we being healed? That same growth. Just like your skin gotta grow back, well, we grew back in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now we healed of the cuts we had from us not being in line with the word.
Greatest precept. Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 18. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things and yet shall not see the wide.
So yeah, you know, those who done wickedly, hey, they're gonna suffer straight things. You know, they're gonna continue to be to cut by this word, offended at prophecy, and and that's gonna be to their destruction. And would that won't be so with the righteous? Cause see, but yeah, so a scoffer, those of our people that's offended at this word, and those of us who's grown in the spirit, we all got that same starting point. We was cut at the word. But those that scoff and who wouldn't be healed, you know, they didn't continue to grow. But those of us that were healed by the word, it's because we grew in understanding. Because again, even a wound, your body has to grow its skin back. So that growth is a sign of healing. And we're not healed completely, but we grow in understanding every day. So every day we are being healed. And then, go ahead.
We're in a better position than the damn 2/3.
Oh yeah, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, the word heal of all things, and the elect, they would be healed by the word. You know, some of our people, they may be partially healed. At least they know we're Israelite. At least they know the white man going down, but they ain't healed all the way because they still offended at some point in prophecy. Pretty much, they world, as they know it, coming into an end. Everything they love, everything they work for, about to be destroyed. So they offended at some part. So therefore, their healing or their growth is limited. Like if you got a wound that don't heal all the way, hey, that's a sign of a bigger problem. Hey, because the body is supposed to completely heal itself. Signs of the body not healing itself, that's actually a sign of death. Because if you cut us physically, our skin gonna go back, our body's gonna heal. But if you cut a dead person on their arm, that skin not gonna grow back. They not gonna heal. Well, let's all grab Jeremiah 51:9, and then we're gonna expound some more on that.
Now we're at the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 9. We would have been healed, we would have healed Babylon,
America,
but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto the heaven, and is lifted up even into the skies.
so when we read Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12, it says the word heal of all things. That's not literal. The word heal of all things, it heals the elect. All of the elect is going to be healed by the word, which proven that it's not dealt with in all things, because it's saying, you know, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Oh yeah. So yeah, you know, but it says Babylon is not healed. And that Babylon, of course, it's America, the wicked, the other nations, but that's also the 2/3 of our people that's still joined to this system. The 2/3 of our people who still ain't came out of Babylon, they are part of this Babylon too. And guess what? They wasn't healed. So that's actually a sign of death, is when the body don't heal. Because again, if you cut a dead person on the arm, the cut gonna be there forever. Well, that's the same as the 2/3 of our people. They was cut by the word, and they been healed since. Why? Because they're the congregation of the dead. They spiritually dead people.
With that scripture, they spiritually discerned.
Yep. And the reason why we was healed by the word, because the word has quickened us and made us alive in the spirit. So now our wounded spirit is being healed by this word through growth and understanding. But the 2/3 of our people that's part of this Babylon, they not being healed by this word because they dead in the spirit. Even the tree, when you cut it down, when you cut off a branch, in other words, when you wound it, it grows back because it's alive. But our people, they spiritually dead, so there's no repairing them. And let's hit Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. So back to Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12, and it says the word heal of all things. We're gonna show more that it's only concerning the elect. Because we already established it's not the rest of the world, it's for them, so not Babylon. Because we would have healed Babylon. Scripture says she not healed. It's not that the word can't heal it, the Lord refused to heal this place because it said that her sins had reached into the heavens.
To get rid of.
Yep.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, now we're at the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is his to his saints. He hath care for his elect.
So it said grace and mercy are to his saints, and he has care for his elect. When somebody is wounded or sick, they call it health care, or they call it, damn, it's another word I'm thinking about. Hey, but health care, that goes into treatment. It says he will show grace and mercy to his saints and have care for his elect. So the Lord will only, treat his elect. And also too, us being healed by this word, the word healeth all things, the word heals his saints, his elect. That's a sign of mercy. Because the Lord could have just left us cut by the word, offended at the word, just like everybody else. But the fact that the Lord has quickened us, made us in the spirit, so that we could be healed by the word, that's an act of mercy. That's why it says grace and mercy will be to his saints. He will show care or treatment to his elect. So the Lord put us through a treatment process. That's us growing in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we may be healed and not offended. Because everybody that's offended at prophecy, they're about to die by prophecy. But see, we rejoice at prophecy. Why? Because we being healed. We're no longer offended or cut by the word. And if we do continue to be cut, it's because, it's something in us. It's something in us that still needs treatment. But guess what? The Lord renews our strength every day. So every day we being healed by the word. We're not offended at World War III. We're not offended at losing all our money. We're not offended at us being hated of all nations. We weren't offended when the Lord said, if you love your children or your family more than me, you're not worthy of me. Why we not offended? Well, we might have been cut or offended, but once we grew in this understanding, we understood why. Well, we understand that the Lord can take all that. It's the Lord who gave us these things, but the Lord can take it away from us. But if the Lord take it away from us, he's going to restore 100-fold. Then we also understand that salvation don't come through none of that stuff. So mercy and care toward his saints, care toward his elect. So this word is like a form of health care. And that health care of the word will be toward his elect. Also too, we're gonna end off, I think, maybe with this one. Malachi 4:2. So this treatment, this health care by the word, not by herb or medicine, is by the word. That's the mercy of the Lord. Because it's the word that healeth all things pertaining to the elect. But we healed every day. Even our salvation or our deliverance, that's the final step of that healing process. And let's show that real quick.
Malachi 4:2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
So to those who fear the Lord, being the saints, being the elect, the Lord is going to return with healing in his wings. What are the wings? That's the fleet of chariots. Like how you see birds flying in a formation, well, you see chariots flying like that too. And in the military world, when you got the jet fighters flying in formation, that's referred to as a wing. And the Lord coming with his chariots, what the world calls UFOs, it says he's coming with healing in his wings. So the first step of that healing process was the word. The final step of that healing process is when we translate it into those celestial, immortal bodies. So we being healed even today. But with the final step of that healing process, when the healing process is complete, is when he returned with healing in his wings, with the chariots, and we be translated. And because the body is a disease too. It's susceptible not only to sickness, but to lust and to sin. But you know, sin leads to death, just as sickness leads to death. So the Lord healed us so we won't be offended at prophecy with the rest of the world. Yeah, that separation. You know, He gonna divide the sheep from the goats, which the sheep know His voice and follows the Lord. Yeah, so the Lord healed us just so simply, you know, we'll get our minds right. Because see, everybody else that's offended, they're not gonna get their mind right. Talking about the 2/3 of our people. Because prophecy is against everybody else anyway. So yeah, let's see what else. So the brother finish up. First Thessalonians. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians. So 1 Corinthians chapter 15. I'm gonna do 42. Yeah, that's right.
Now we're at the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 42. And it says, so also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption.
So that resurrection even is a process. It begins with the word. Us being quickened, made alive, to be healed. You know, Christians think the resurrection only going to take place at the end. Now the resurrection is already happening right now. Revelation 11:8, they said our dead bodies will lie in the streets of spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. And that was a metaphor because what made us dead, Proverbs say that those who wander out the way of understanding remains in the congregation of the dead. So us being destroyed for a lack of knowledge, we was those dead bodies. We the valley of dry bones. We the valley of dry bones, who the bones came together, the tendons in the flesh. So the resurrection is damn near complete because we damn near at the time of our salvation. And it said that the corruption will be raised in incorruption. The dead state, you know, we alive in the spirit, but you know, we're in these bodies which decay and die off anyway. So that resurrection is going to be complete when the Lord returns with healing in His wings when we translate it into the new bodies. So that's you said that 1 Corinthians 15.
Yeah.
Let's go to let's get the next one. Verse 43.
Verse 43. 1 Corinthians 15, now we have verse 43. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power.
What's that dishonor? It's these fleshly bodies. It's lust. It's sin. But it said raised in glory. That's some celestial spiritual bodies. It is sown in weakness. The scriptures say the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So it is sown in weakness, that's the flesh, which is prone to sin. It is raised in power, that's those celestial bodies. So we was healed by this word, while the rest of the world was continually offended, remaining in that dead state. So we was healed with the word, till the Lord comes with healing in His wings, being the chariots, so that we be translated and raised incorruptible, raised in glory and in power. Us being taken out of these bodies. Look at verse 44.
Yeah, verse 44. It is sown a natural body. It is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body.
So weakness was sown in the spiritual body, these fleshly bodies. Flesh body is like a disease, but saying what? It's raised in the spiritual body. So the Lord is all about healing us through raising us up. The spirit got to be right before the Lord put us in those spiritual bodies.
What's that? Sister, she knew about us being Israelites, and she said it's her mom that be on her children, sending them lessons.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Telling them what their names mean in Hebrew. She had questions. I gave her the channels and stuff like that, but she wasn't know what are y'all doing. She said she always see us out here and stuff, and she sister gave her arms too.
Oh, I bet.
She sent it to you know we'll I got y'all. I'll send it to y'all.
Yeah. Hey, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. She had questions, but it wasn't that one question. What are y'all doing out here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She already knew what we doing. She showed me the thread from her mama. Her mama been just blasting them with just channels and, you know what I'm saying, things to go watch. Esau, you know.
See, that's beautiful. That's that healing process.
Yeah.
The word heal of all things. The Lord putting us through a treatment process right now. Like how you treat cancer, it ain't treated overnight. How the Lord healing us, you don't get treated overnight. It's a process.
It takes time to be great.
Yeah. And it's gonna be complete. The Lord returned with healing in his wings to get us out of these weak, dishonorable, fleshly bodies.
Even that sister said, I believe we're living in Revelation right now. You know, I said, we are, sister.
And that's beautiful.
And that's Issachar Rovals playing that. And
Yeah,
this is
horror music.
their carnival music.
It's a couple showing love today though.
Oh, yeah?
There's been a couple of them.
Where I go teach it at the altar by my career, Issachar always showing love. It's Eve who be riding me like, nigga, you ain't got no Bentley? They be looking at me like I'm a piece of shit on the toilet paper, man. Yeah. Like,
That's going to be done. The Lord said they're going to be cast out as dung in the streets with nobody to bury. So that same look of disgust that they have in their eyes, well, yeah, they're going to be that same disgust, literally. Yeah, we have finished up. So it's pretty much ended how the Lord going to return with healing in his wings, that being the chariots, and that healing process is complete once it get translated into them new bodies. Pretty much, that's the resurrection, which the word, us coming into sense understanding and growing, being healed, that's the beginning of that resurrection. Because Christians talk about, you know, the last trumpet when the Lord returned, the day gonna be resurrected. No, we already resurrected.
Right.
It's already happened.
Like a trumpet gonna blow and Walking Dead coming alive.
I used to think that shit when I was a Christian.
I did too. Shit.
Like the trumpet and
That's the
alarm.
only way I saw it.
Right.
like the trumpet and an alarm clock.
Yeah, for the dead.
And then these niggas just
The
wake
spirit's
up.
just gonna rise up.
Right. But just like an alarm clock, some wake up on it and some sleep through it. That alarm clock is going off right now.
It's been going off.
It's been going off. And we waking up.
Oh, that's the spirit, because when my alarm go off, I be offended.
Right.
So that's the spirit. You know, we trying to get our people to wake up, come out of that dead state, be quickened through the spirit, and they offended.
And your alarm clock is never something that wakes you out your sleep and you wake up like, oh, that's a nice little tune.
Yeah.
Your alarm clock is something that makes you stop dreaming, makes you halt from being
American dream.
a docile state of mind and stop that clock and it woke you up. It ain't something that was eased in to wake you up. It was something that demanded your attention in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that dreadful sound.
That dreadful sound.
You know, a dreadful sound is in their ears. That's why it offended that prophecy. See, it was dreadful to us because we lacked understanding.
Right.
So we was cut by the things we heard because we just lacked understanding. But the Lord made us grow. Like a wound is healed, our spirits were healed through growth. And that growth will be by the way of understanding. Right, so now, you know, it's pleasant to hear the things that's dreadful to others. And like too, like, let me think of an example. Like, we was healed, but we came back stronger. So the things that cut us before no longer cuts us. Because we grew in those areas that we was lacking in.
And it's also like you being like in high school, you in 11th grade, and they telling you, they pull you in the office and tell you, well, in order for you to go to the 12th grade, you got to go to summer school. And you're like, damn, I got to go to summer school to go to the 12th grade, but you got your homeboys, they don't have that option.
Yeah.
They ain't no saving them. They gonna be in the 11th grade next year.
And what did we get? We would have healed Babylon, but she's not here. You know, they flunked out.
Right.
That summer school is a second chance. How is y'all showing His mercy?
That's that mercy. Yeah, that's that mercy.
Got people that flunk out. 2/3 of our people that drop out the truth, they're like high school dropouts. You done for it.
And then it makes it way much harder even to turn back, come back to school.
Now these niggas is blowing today, bro.
Car accidents, they can't drive shit today.
And that's gonna turn into gunfights
That's gonna
eventually.
turn to fist fights. That's gonna turn to gunfight. That's gonna turn to everything, man.
Because that's a commotion. The Lord said, "Be wars and commotions." Somebody gonna follow somebody home tonight. Yeah, like even in sports, you know, a certain exercise might hurt your body, but you know, you might become sore, but you heal. That's through muscle growth, tissue growth. But then what? Become stronger. But that's the case with us in the spirit. This is a spiritual workout. You know, it strengthens us. Now we're stronger than before. Same thing that we used to be hurt at, we're not hurt now. Like losing all your loved ones. You know, we're not gonna be hurt by that or offended.
We expect it.
Yep.
Right. Let me grab this book of Romans. I was looking for this. Chapter 8 and verse 18. It says, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us."
That's perfect because you don't think about all them hard practices. 2-a-days, 3-hour practices once you get that championship ring. What's that championship ring? That's gonna be that crown of life. You know, so America is set up like a boot camp. Man, this hard now. That's gonna even amount or compare to the glory in the kingdom of heaven. This is but a moment. That glory gonna be forever.
All right, let me grab this. Psalms chapter 34 and verse 20. It says 19, 34 and verse 19. Psalms 34 and 19. It says, "Many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of all of them all."
So yeah, you know, many afflictions. You know, more so for us, because we departed from evil. The scripture say he who depart from evil make himself a target and a prey. So you know, all kinds of random stuff mess with us that don't bother everybody else. That's some wicked spirits.
Yeah. And I just, you know, I was wondering when or how should I say it, but you know, I think it's an appropriate time. You know, I was just going through hell. You can't associate just your afflictions with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai trying to destroy you. You know, it's him getting you set up for the things to come. I lost my job. I lost my car. My 16-year-old son slipped back off into the world, started getting into things that, you know what I'm saying, I wish he wouldn't be into. And, you know, it was hell. You know what I'm saying? It was hell. It was like it was something every day, every week. And this went on for like 3 or 4 months. But the one thing that didn't change is the mission. Serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in true faith and sincerity. I lost my job. So, continue to do the will and the work. I lost my car. So, continue to do the will and the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Look like my son got the world all over him. He engulfed into the world again. So, continue the mission. Continue to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in true faith and sincerity. When is it going to let up? I don't know. And I tell you what, if you slip up and go back into the world, see, you might die tomorrow. So all these things are just temporary, and also the things that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua puts us through. It's so easy for a person to say that, hey man, I wouldn't wish that on my enemies. But the things that we gotta go through, man, look, it got Hebrew on the stone.
That's crazy.
You see?
Where I see it at? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
It's Hebrew on the stone behind that boat, on that U-Haul
It
trailer.
looked like a slave ship too.
Yeah.
Let me,
Got Vikings in
I'm about to post that. That's cold. There's always something with the trucks
It's
that be
always
passing
something
by.
with the trucks, man, that come by when we out here, man.
Hey,
Why
that-
do you hop out me
Stone,
outside?
too.
Hey, that's that moving truck. The Lord about to move us up out of here.
And that damn stone about to crush that boat. 1362 is what it say on top. You see?
Yeah. What's
That's-
that? It says mystery of the what? Kingston,
Runestone.
Alexandria.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look that up. But see that stone behind it, that's spiritual.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, like I was saying, hey, when is it gonna let up? We don't know, man. We gotta continue to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua in true faith and sincerity. That's the mission. We ain't reading no fine print on well, you're gonna go through this and you're gonna have to endure this. No, man, just keep your foot on the plow, man. Thanking Yahweh Shem Yahushua for having the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Well, first having the names, the true names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And secondly, having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know, that's the mission. Continue to endure to the end so you can be saved, man. That's the most important thing. I'll just piggyback on it. Lost my job, my captivity. You know what I'm saying? In the captivity I had, I felt like it was the most money I had ever made. The captivity, my vehicle, my son started, you know what I'm saying, getting back worldly. All kinds of things was coming at me. But I never complained. I just thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving me this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I don't have to go into everything on this lesson or whatever. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua restored everything that I lost. You know what I'm saying? Beyond what I can imagine. And you know us as humans, we like nice things. You know, we Israelites, we like the finer things, you know. A lot of things were stripped from me, but I tell you what, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he continued to give me this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. He continued to have me gather with like-minded brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my little quick testimony on that.
It's the greatest thing you could ever have any damn way.
Yep.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Knowledge, wisdom, and
All
understanding.
other shit don't even matter.
This is what sustains. This is, of course, you know, it's first Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, doing the will and the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what sustains us. You know, some people be like, oh, you moved all the way to Texas, and they be wondering like how it is, and dang, how you surviving out there? Well, it ain't got no job, I tell you that. You know, it ain't because of I got this saved up. You know, it's all through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's how I stay out here.
It's like Isaiah 33, 6.
Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of the time.
That ain't just for now, that's also for too back later on too. All throughout our whole walk. You know what I'm saying? This is what keeps us steady.
And like you were speaking about the tour days,
Oh
yeah, these are the tour days. And guess what? When Jacob's trouble and all hell breaks loose, all temptation, that's gonna be game time. The ball is being punted right now. The ball is in the air right now. You know, as soon as you catch that ball, ain't nobody coming down and ask you, did you do your homework? They coming to take your damn head off. You know?
See what you made of.
Right, this is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of God. And the law that endure forever. All they that keep it shall come to life. Like you said, you keep it. You know, this ain't just the law. Law goes into prophecy too. Like we been bringing it up. Goes in the body of prophetic teaching. Could you speak about seal not the sayings of prophecy? Keep the word of prophecy.
Right.
All that keep it shall come to life. You know, that's that healing process. That's that resurrection. But such as leave it shall die. We understand to turn our back not to lead us not. When little things go wrong, that means death.
And that mean you go fold in time of trouble. The hard
Right,
D
right.
chip shit.
What's that scripture? If your faith fails in the day of adversity. Your strength is small. You never had it like you thought you had it. You was out here faking and shaking, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he knew what you was made of. You know?
No, and like you were saying, the word heal of all things, the word is like a healing treatment. And what happened if you stop getting treated for cancer? You know, for the most part you die. You know, we're not talking about what the Lord may do on his part, but you know, they'll tell you if you stop treatment now, cancer gonna kill you. It's gonna come back.
It's gonna spread.
That same here. You leave this treatment process, the healing of the word, you die.
And even if you
So the one me knows. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's our brother Hawashaya.
You lead this healing process. Even if Yahweh Shem Yahushua don't destroy you, you're gonna be destroyed mentally.
Like the scripture say, 7 more demons come back on you worse than before.
Yes,
that's what they usually say about any sickness, and even antibiotics. If you don't finish your antibiotics, they say that infection come back worse. So you got to complete this process of healing, this treatment that the Lord putting us to, and that's done by not leaving, but enduring us to the end. Because the healing ain't over until we translate.
Stand hard in the pain.
Right? So we're going to end it off on that note. Hope that this lesson was edifying. We're going to face the east. Give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teaching this truth in its entirety. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect out there. A hearty shalom to all the brothers that's pushing this truth and true faith and sincerity in a likewise manner. I hope that everybody was edified, that was able to tune in to all the brothers and sisters that came on the comment board. Keep on fighting, kicking, and scratching, and keep Yahweh Shem Yahushua's commandments to the best of our ability. We almost out of here. One more day closer. Shalom.
Shalom.